Imagine this. You wake up one morning and decide to improve just 1% in one area of your life. Maybe it's reading 10 pages of a book, drinking an extra glass of water, or spending 5 minutes planning your day. It feels insignificant, almost laughable. But what if you did it again the next day? And the day after that? Here's the secret: small, consistent improvements compound over time. The 1% rule is not about overnight transformations or grand sweeping changes. It's about the tiny, almost invisible habits that, when repeated daily, lead to extraordinary results. Whether you're 16 and navigating school, relationships, and self-discovery, or 48 and juggling a career, family, and personal goals, this book is your guide to unlocking massive success through small, intentional actions. In this book, you'll learn how to identify the areas of your life where 1% improvements will have the biggest impact, practical strategies to build habits that stick, how to overcome obstacles and stay motivated when progress feels slow, real-life stories of people who transform their lives using the 1% rule. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to becoming 1% better every day and achieving the success you've always dreamed of. Let's begin. Chapter 1: The Science of Small Changes. Imagine standing at the edge of a snow-covered mountain. You scoop up a handful of snow, pack it into a ball, and roll it down the slope. At first, it's small and unremarkable. But as it rolls, it gathers more snow, growing larger and faster with each turn. By the time it reaches the bottom, it's a massive snowball, unstoppable in its momentum. This is the essence of the 1% rule. Small, consistent actions like that initial snowball may seem insignificant at first, but over time they compound, gaining momentum and transforming into something extraordinary. In this chapter, we'll explore the science behind small changes, how they work, and why they're so powerful. The compound effect. The compound effect is the principle that small, consistent actions, when repeated over time, lead to significant results. It's like interest in a bank account. The more you deposit, the more your balance grows, and the faster it grows over time. Let's break it down with an example. Suppose you decide to read just 10 pages of a book every day. That's about 20 minutes of reading for most people. It doesn't sound like much, right? But let's do the math. 10 pages a day x 365 days equal to 3,650 pages a year. The average book is about 300 pages, so that's 12 books in a year. Now, imagine you keep this habit for 5 years. That's 60 books. How much smarter, more informed, or more inspired would you be after reading 60 books? The same principle applies to other areas of life. Saving 5 a day ADD SUPTO. 5 a day ADD SUPTO 1,825 in a year. Walking 10,000 steps a day can lead to significant weight loss and improved health over time. Writing 200 words a day can result in a 73,000 word book in a year. The key is consistency. Small actions, repeated daily, create a ripple effect that compounds over time. The habit loop. How small changes stick. Habits are the building blocks of the 1% rule. They're the small, automatic behaviors that shape our lives. But how do habits work, and how can we create ones that stick? Every habit follows a loop, consisting of 3 parts. 1. Cue, the trigger that starts the habit. 2. Routine, the behavior itself. 3. Reward, the benefit you gain from the behavior. Let's break it down with an example. Cue, your alarm goes off at 6:30 a.m. Routine, you get out of bed and do 10 push-ups. Reward, you feel energized and accomplished, ready to tackle the day. Over time, your brain associates the cue, the alarm, with the reward, feeling energized, making the habit automatic. How to build a habit. 1. Start small. Focus on tiny, manageable actions. For example, if you want to start exercising, begin with just 5 minutes a day. 2. Anchor it. Attach the new habit to an existing one. For example, after I brush my teeth, I'll do 10 squats. 3. Celebrate wins. Reward yourself immediately after completing the habit. This reinforces the behavior. Exercise. Identify one small habit you want to build. Break it down into its cue, routine, and reward. For example, cue, after dinner. Routine, write 1 sentence in a gratitude journal. Reward, feel a sense of calm and positivity, the power of marginal gains. In 2003, the British cycling team was struggling. They hadn't won a major race in over a century. Then they hired Dave Brailsford as their performance director. Brailsford introduced a philosophy called marginal gains, the idea that improving every aspect of cycling by just 1% would lead to significant overall improvement. The team made tiny changes in areas like bike design. They used lighter materials and smoother tires. Nutrition, they optimized their diets for peak performance. Sleep, they brought their own pillows and mattresses to hotels for better rest. The result? The British cycling team dominated the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, winning 70% of the gold medals available. This is the power of the 1% rule. By focusing on small incremental improvements in every area of your life, you can achieve extraordinary results. Why small changes work? 1. They're manageable. Big goals can feel overwhelming. Small changes are easy to start and maintain. 2. They build momentum. Each small win boosts your confidence and motivation. 3. They're sustainable. Tiny habits are easier to stick with over the long term. 4. They compound. Over time, small improvements add up to massive results. Real-life examples. Case study 1. The writer Sarah wanted to write a novel but struggled to find the time. She decided to write just 200 words a day. At first, it felt insignificant, but after a year, she had a 73,000-word manuscript. Today, she's a published author. Case study 2. The runner John was out of shape and overweight. He started by walking 10 minutes a day. Gradually, he increased his time and intensity. A year later, he ran his first 5K. 2 years later, he completed a marathon. Case study 3. The entrepreneur Maria dreamed of starting her own business, but didn't know where to begin. She committed to learning one new skill a month: marketing, finance, web design. Within a year, she launched her business and landed her first client. The 1% rule in action. Here's how you can apply the 1% rule to your life. 1. Identify areas for improvement. Choose one area of your life, health, career, relationships, etc., where you want to improve. 2. Set a 1% goal. What's one small action you can take daily to improve in this area? 3. Track your progress. Use a journal, app, or calendar to track your daily actions. 4. Celebrate wins. Acknowledge and reward yourself for sticking to your habit. Exercise. Choose one area of your life and set a 1% goal. For example, health. Drink one extra glass of water a day. Career. Spend 10 minutes learning a new skill. Relationships. Send one thoughtful text to a loved one. The science behind it, research, supports the power of small changes. Studies show that habit formation, it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. But even small habits can start showing benefits in as little as 21 days. Behavioral psychology, the Kaizen approach, continuous small improvements, has been proven effective in personal and professional settings. Neuroscience, repetition strengthens neural pathways, making habits easier to perform over time. Conclusion: start small, think big. The 1% rule isn't about perfection or overnight success. It's about progress, tiny, consistent steps that lead to massive results over time. As you move through this book, remember, small changes are the building blocks of big transformations. Consistency is key. Every 1% improvement brings you closer to your goals. Your journey starts today. What's your 1%? Next up, in Chapter 2, we'll dive into setting the foundation for your 1% journey. You'll learn how to assess your current situation, set smart goals, and create a personalized improvement plan. Let's roll that snowball. Chapter 2, Setting the Foundation. Imagine building a house. Before you lay the first brick, you need a solid foundation. Without it, the structure will crumble under pressure. The same is true for your journey with the 1% rule. Before you can make meaningful progress, you need to set a strong foundation. In this chapter, we'll explore how to assess your current situation, set smart goals, and create a personalized improvement plan. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to guide your 1% journey. Step 1. Know thyself. The first step in setting the foundation is self-assessment. You need to know where you're starting before you can map out where you're going. Areas to assess. Take a moment to evaluate your life in these key areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Health. How is your physical and mental well-being? Career. Are you satisfied with your professional life? Relationships. How strong are your connections with loved ones? Personal growth. Are you learning and growing as a person? Finances. How stable is your financial situation? Exercise. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your satisfaction in each area. For example, health, 6/10 career, 8/10 relationships, 7/10 personal growth, 5/10 finances, 4/10. This exercise will help you identify which areas need the most attention. Step 2. Set SMART goals. Once you've assessed your current situation, the next step is to set goals. But not just any goals, SMART goals. What are SMART goals? SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable, include a way to track your progress. Achievable, set realistic goals that challenge you but aren't impossible. Relevant, ensure your goals align with your values and long-term objectives. Time-bound, set a deadline to create a sense of urgency. Examples of SMART goals. Health. I will walk 10,000 steps every day for the next 30 days. Career. I will complete an online course in digital marketing within months. Relationships. I will have a meaningful conversation with my partner at least once a week. Personal growth. I will read 1 book per month for the next year. Finances. I will save $200 per month for the next months. Exercise. Write down one SMART goal for each area of your life. Step 3. Prioritize your goals. With your SMART goals in hand, the next step is to prioritize them. You can't tackle everything at once, so focus on the areas that will have the biggest impact. How to prioritize 1, 2, 3. Impact versus effort. Identify which goals will have the most significant impact with the least effort. Urgency. Consider which goals are time-sensitive or address pressing needs. Alignment. Choose goals that align with your values and long-term vision. Example. If your health is a 6/10 and your finances are a 4/10, you might prioritize improving your finances first, as financial stress can impact your overall well-being. Exercise. Rank your SMART goals in order of priority. Step 4. Create an action plan. Now that you've set and prioritized your goals, it's time to create an action plan. This is where the 1% rule comes into play. Breaking down goals, break each goal into small, manageable steps. For example, goal, save $200 per month. Step 1, track your expenses for 1 week. Step 2, identify areas where you can cut back. Step 3, set up an automatic transfer of $50 per week to your savings account. Daily actions. Identify one small action you can take daily to move closer to your goal. For example, goal, walk 10,000 steps a day. Daily action, take a 10-minute walk after lunch. Exercise. For each of your top 3 goals, break them down into small, actionable steps and identify one daily action. Step 5. Track your progress. Tracking your progress is crucial for staying motivated and making adjustments along the way. Tools for tracking. Journal. Write down your daily actions and reflections. Apps. Use habit tracking apps like Habitica or Streaks. Calendar. Mark off each day you complete your daily action. Example. If your goal is to read 1 book per month, track how many pages you read each day. Exercise. Choose a tracking method and start recording your daily actions. Step 6. Celebrate wins. Celebrating small wins keeps you motivated and reinforces positive behavior. How to celebrate. Acknowledge your progress. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Reward yourself. Treat yourself to something you enjoy, like a favorite snack or a relaxing activity. Share your success. Tell a friend or loved one about your achievement. Example, if you've successfully walked 10,000 steps every day for a week, reward yourself with a movie night. Exercise. Identify one small reward you'll give yourself when you complete your daily action for a week. Real-life examples. Case study 1. The student Emily wanted to improve her grades but felt overwhelmed. She set a SMART goal to study for 30 minutes every day. By breaking it down into small steps, like reviewing notes for 10 minutes after each class, she saw her grades improve within a month. Case study 2. The entrepreneur Mike dreamed of starting his own business but didn't know where to begin. He set a SMART goal to learn one new skill a month. Within a year, he had the knowledge and confidence to launch his business. Case study 3. The parent, Sarah, wanted to spend more quality time with her kids. She set a SMART goal to have a family game night every Friday. This small change strengthened their bond and created lasting memories. The science behind it research shows that setting specific, measurable goals increases the likelihood of success. Studies also highlight the importance of self-assessment. Understanding your starting point helps you set realistic goals. Prioritization, focusing on high-impact areas maximizes results. Tracking progress, monitoring your actions keeps you accountable and motivated. Conclusion, your foundation is set by now. You've assessed your current situation, set SMART goals, prioritized them, created an action plan, and identified how to track and celebrate your progress. Your foundation is set, and you're ready to start building your 1% journey. Remember, small, consistent actions lead to big results. Progress is more important than perfection. Every step forward brings you closer to your goals. Next up, in Chapter 3, we'll explore how to build momentum with morning and evening routines that set you up for success. Let's keep rolling that snowball. Exercise recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assess your current situation and key areas of your life. Set one SMART goal for each area. Prioritize your goals based on impact, urgency, and alignment. Break each goal into small, actionable steps and identify one daily action. Choose a tracking method and start recording your progress. Identify a small reward for completing your daily action for a week. Your foundation is set. Let's build on it. Chapter 3. Building momentum. Momentum is the secret sauce of success. It's what turns small, consistent actions into unstoppable progress. But how do you build momentum? The answer lies in your daily routines, specifically your morning and evening routines. In this chapter, we'll explore how to design routines that set you up for success, keep you motivated, and help you maintain consistency. By the end, you'll have a clear plan to build momentum and keep your 1% journey rolling. The power of routines. Routines are the backbone of the 1% rule. They provide structure, reduce decision fatigue, and create a sense of stability. When you have a solid routine, you don't have to waste energy figuring out what to do next. You just do it. Why routines matter. Consistency. Routines help you stay consistent with your daily actions. Focus. They eliminate distractions and keep you focused on your goals. Momentum. They create a rhythm that builds momentum over time. Morning routines. Start your day right. Your morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. A productive morning routine can boost your energy, focus, and motivation. Elements of a great morning routine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wake up early. Give yourself enough time to ease into the day. Hydrate. Drink a glass of water to kickstart your metabolism. Move your body. Do some light stretching, yoga, or a quick workout. Plan your day. Review your goals and prioritize your tasks. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Example morning routine. 6:30 a.m. Wake up and drink a glass of water. 6:40 a.m. Do 10 minutes of yoga or stretching. 6:50 a.m. Write in your gratitude journal. 7 a.m. Review your goals and plan your day. 7:15 a.m. Eat a healthy breakfast. Exercise. Design your ideal morning routine. Start small. Choose 2 to 3 elements to incorporate into your mornings. Evening routines. Wind down effectively. Your evening routine is just as important as your morning routine. It helps you unwind, reflect, and prepare for the next day. Elements of a great evening routine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unplug. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Reflect, review your day, and celebrate your wins. Prepare, lay out your clothes, and plan for the next day. Relax, read a book, meditate, or take a warm bath. Sleep, aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Example evening routine. 9 p.m., turn off screens and dim the lights. 9:10 p.m., write down 3 things you accomplished today. 9:20 p.m., Lay out your clothes and plan for tomorrow. 9:30 p.m. Read a book or meditate. 10 p.m. Go to bed. Exercise. Design your ideal evening routine. Start with 2 to 3 elements and gradually build from there. The science behind routines. Research shows that routines reduce stress, predictability creates a sense of calm, improves sleep, consistent bedtime routines improve sleep quality, boost productivity, structured mornings increase focus and efficiency. Conclusion: momentum in motion. By designing morning and evening routines that support your goals, you'll build momentum and set yourself up for success. Remember, start small and build gradually. Consistency is key. Every day is a new opportunity to build momentum. Next up, in Chapter 4, we'll dive into mastering time management, the key to maximizing your productivity and achieving your goals. Let's keep the momentum going. Exercise recap. 1, 2, 3. Design your ideal morning routine with 2 to 3 elements. Design your ideal evening routine with 2 to 3 elements. Implement your routines and track your progress. Your momentum is building. Let's keep it rolling. Chapter 4, Mastering Time Management. Time is your most valuable resource. How you spend it determines the quality of your life and the success of your 1% journey. But with so many demands on your time, work, family, social commitments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. In this chapter, we'll explore practical strategies for mastering time management. You'll learn how to prioritize tasks, eliminate distractions, and make the most of every minute. Example: exercising or learning a new skill. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important. Tasks that demand attention but don't contribute to your goals, like interruptions. Example: answering non-essential emails. Quadrant 4, not urgent and not important. Tasks that are time wasters, like scrolling social media. Example: watching random YouTube videos. How to use the matrix. Focus on Quadrant 2 tasks. They're the key to long-term success. Minimize time spent on Quadrants 3 and 4. Exercise. List your tasks for the week and categorize them using the time management matrix. Time blocking. Your secret weapon. Time blocking is a powerful technique for managing your time effectively. It involves dividing your day into blocks of time dedicated to specific tasks. How to time block. 1, 2, 3. Identify your priorities. Focus on Quadrant 2 tasks. Schedule blocks. Assign specific times for each task. Stick to the schedule. Treat your time blocks as appointments. Example schedule: 8:10 a.m. deep work, Quadrant 2. 10:30 a.m. break. 10:30-12 p.m. 10:1 p.m. personal development, Quadrant 2. 3-4 p.m. email and admin tasks, Quadrant 3. Exercise. Create a time block schedule for one day. Start with your top priorities and build from there. Eliminating distractions. Distractions are the enemy of productivity. Here's how to minimize them. 1, 2, 3. Turn off notifications, silence your phone, and close unnecessary tabs. Set boundaries. Let others know when you're unavailable. Use tools. Apps like Focus Wheel or Forest can help you stay on track. Exercise. Identify your top 3 distractions and create a plan to minimize them. The science behind time management research shows that prioritization, focusing on important tasks, increases productivity. Time blocking, structured schedules reduce stress and improve efficiency. Minimizing distractions, reducing interruptions, boosts focus and performance. Conclusion: take control of your time. By mastering time management, you'll maximize your productivity and make steady progress toward your goals. Remember, focus on what's important, not just what's urgent. Use time blocking to structure your day. Eliminate distractions to stay focused. Next up, in Chapter 5, we'll explore how to improve your health and wellness, the foundation of a successful and fulfilling life. Let's make every minute count. Exercise recap. 1, 2, 3. Categorize your tasks using the time management matrix. Create a time block schedule for one day. Identify and minimize your top 3 distractions. Your time is precious. Let's use it wisely. Chapter 5, Health and Wellness, the foundation of a thriving life. Imagine your body and mind as a high-performance car. You wouldn't pour low-quality fuel into a Ferrari and expect it to race, yet many of us neglect our health, the very fuel that powers our ambitions. In this chapter, we'll explore how tiny daily improvements in physical health, mental well-being, and sleep hygiene can transform you into a well-oiled machine, ready to conquer life's challenges. 1. Physical health, small moves. Big gains. Your body is your most valuable asset. Small, consistent actions can boost energy, prevent disease, and enhance longevity. No extreme diets or marathon workouts required. The 1% approach to fitness. Move more, sit less, take a 5-minute walk after every hour of sitting. Micro workouts. Do 2 minutes of squats, push-ups, or stretching during TV commercials. Hydration hack. Drink a glass of water before every meal. Science says a 2020 study in The Lancet found that just 11 minutes of daily exercise reduces the risk of premature death by 23%. Exercise. Track your daily steps for a week. Aim to increase by 500 steps each day until you hit 10,000. 2. Mental health. Building resilience bit by bit. Mental health isn't about avoiding stress, it's about managing it with tiny, intentional habits. Daily mindfulness practices. Gratitude journaling. Write one thing you're grateful for each morning. Breathing breaths. Practice 4 to 7 minus 8. Breathing, inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8 during stressful moments. Digital detox. Spend 10 minutes a day screen-free to reset your mind. Case study. Emma, a college student, reduced her anxiety by 40% in 6 weeks by meditating for 5 minutes daily using a free app. Exercise. Try a 5-minute guided meditation today, YouTube or apps like Calm. 3. Sleep hygiene. The unsung hero of success. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's the foundation of focus, creativity, and emotional stability. Tiny tweaks for better sleep. Consistency. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. Even weekends. Wind down ritual. Read a book or listen to calming music 30 minutes before bed. Darkness matters. Use blackout curtains or a sleep mask to block light. Science says a 2018 sleep health study linked consistent sleep schedules to improved mood and productivity. Exercise. Adjust your bedtime by 15 minutes earlier this week. Track how you feel after 7 days. 4. Real-life examples case study. 1. The busy parent Jake, a father of 3, swapped soda for sparkling water and lost 20 pounds in 6 months, one sip at a time. Case study 2, the overworked executive Priya, a CEO, cured her burnout by taking 10-minute nature breaks walking outside barefoot twice a day. Case study 3, the night owl Tom, a freelance writer, improved his focus by shifting his bedtime from 2 a.m. to midnight. A 15-minute change each night. 5. The science behind health and wellness. Habit stacking. Pair new health habits with existing routines, e.g., floss after brushing. Neuroplasticity. Daily mindfulness strengthens brain regions linked to emotional regulation. Circadian rhythms, aligning sleep with natural light cycles, boosts metabolic health. 6. Conclusion. Your health, your future health isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. By focusing on 1% improvements, you'll build resilience, energy, and clarity to tackle bigger goals. Next up, in Chapter 6, we'll dive into financial fitness, teaching you how small money habits can lead to lifelong security and freedom. Exercise recap. 1. Increase daily steps by 500 until you hit 10,000. 2. Try a 5-minute meditation today. 3. Adjust bedtime 15 minutes earlier this week. Your health is the engine of your success. Keep fueling it wisely. Let's keep rolling. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Jim Rohn, Chapter 6. Financial fitness money. It's something we all deal with, yet few of us truly master. Achieving financial fitness isn't just about making money, it's about managing it wisely. Just like physical fitness requires discipline and consistency, financial health demands planning, patience, and informed decision-making. In this chapter, we'll break down the fundamentals of budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management to help you take control of your financial future. Budgeting basics. The foundation of financial success. Imagine driving a car with no destination, no GPS, and an almost empty fuel tank. That's what managing money without a budget feels like. you're bound to get lost. A budget is your financial roadmap, showing where your money is going and helping you stay on track. Why budgeting matters. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself, it's about empowering yourself. When you create a budget, you give every dollar a purpose. Instead of wondering where your money went, you tell it where to go. How to create a simple budget. 1. Track your income and expenses. Write down all sources of income and list your monthly expenses from rent to coffee runs. Categorize your expenses, divide them into essentials, housing, food, transportation, and non-essentials, entertainment, shopping. Use the 50-30-20 rule, a simple guideline. 50% for necessities, 30% for wants, 20% for savings and debt repayment. 4. Adjust and monitor. Your first budget won't be perfect. Make tweaks as needed and review your progress monthly. 2. 3. The power of saving. Saving money isn't just about stashing cash under your mattress. It's about building security and opportunities. Emergencies, unexpected expenses, and future goals all require savings. Smart saving tips. Automate savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account. Start small. Even saving $10 a week adds up over time. Cut unnecessary expenses. Cancel unused subscriptions. Cook at home. And find cheaper alternatives. Investing 101. Growing your wealth. Saving money is great, but investing it is how you make it work for you. Imagine planting a tree. With time, it grows and provides shade and fruit. Investing works the same way. Your money grows through compound interest and smart decisions. What is investing? Investing is using your money to make more money. You put it into assets like stocks, bonds, or real estate, and over time, their value increases, earning you profits. The magic of compound interest. Compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world. It means earning interest on your initial investment plus the accumulated interest over time. For example, if you invest $1,000 at an annual 10% return, after 10 years, it's not just $2,000. It's $2,594 because of compounding. The longer you invest, the more your money grows. Types of investments. Stocks, buying a share of a company, potentially earning through price increases and dividends. Bonds, lending money to a government or corporation in exchange for interest. Mutual funds and ETFs, pooled investments managed by professionals, good for beginners. Real estate, buying properties to sell or rent out for income. Beginner investing tips. Start early, even small amounts can grow significantly over time. Diversify. Don't put all your money in one place. Spread it across different investments. Think long term. The stock market fluctuates, but patience pays off. Debt management. Breaking free from financial burden. Debt can feel like a heavy chain holding you back. While some debts, like student loans or a mortgage, can be strategic, others, like high-interest credit cards, can drain your finances. Types of debt. Good debt, investments in your future, such as education or real estate. Bad debt, high-interest debts like credit card balances, payday loans, and unnecessary car loans. Strategies to reduce debt. 1, 2, 3, 4. The snowball method. Pay off the smallest debt first to build momentum. The avalanche method. Focus on the highest interest debt to save the most money. Negotiate interest rates. Call creditors to ask for lower rates or better repayment terms. Consolidate debt. Combine multiple debts into one lower interest payment. Avoiding future debt. Use credit cards wisely. Pay off balances in full each month. Live below your means. Spend less than you earn to avoid relying on credit. Build an emergency fund. Having savings prevents the need for loans during crises. Exercise. Take control of your money. Now it's time to apply what you've learned. Try these steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Create a simple budget. Track your income and expenses for a month. Identify one area to save more. Cut back on a non-essential expense. Choose an investment to learn about. Read up on stocks, bonds, or mutual funds. Make a plan to reduce debt. Pick a strategy and commit to paying off a specific debt. Final thoughts. Your financial future starts now. Financial fitness is a journey, not a destination. Like any skill, managing money takes practice, patience, and commitment. Whether you're just starting or already on your way, remember, Small, consistent actions create lasting financial success. Take control today. Your future self will thank you. Chapter 7. Personal Development. Continuous learning, the key to lifelong growth. Personal development is an ongoing journey. At its core lies the principle of continuous learning, the practice of consistently acquiring new knowledge, skills, and perspectives throughout life. The world is evolving rapidly, and those who commit to lifelong learning position themselves for success in every area of life. Why is lifelong learning so important? 1. Adaptability. The ability to learn ensures you can keep up with changes in your industry, relationships, and personal life. 2. Increased opportunities. People who invest in learning open doors to new career paths, businesses, and personal growth. 3. Boosted confidence. The more you learn, the more competent and self-assured you become. 4. Cognitive health. Engaging in learning activities keeps the brain active, helping to prevent mental decline. How to cultivate a learning mindset. Stay curious, approach life with a sense of wonder. Ask questions, seek answers, and challenge yourself to explore topics outside your comfort zone. Learn from failures. Every setback is an opportunity to learn something valuable. Instead of fearing mistakes, use them as stepping stones. Surround yourself with knowledge, listen to podcasts, read books, attend workshops, and engage with thought leaders in areas that interest you. Teach what you learn. One of the best ways to retain new knowledge is to share it with others. Making learning a daily habit. Dedicate at least 15 to 30 minutes a day to learning something new. Choose a topic that excites you, whether it's personal finance, psychology, a foreign language, or a technical skill. Use multiple formats: books, audiobooks, videos, and hands-on experiences. Now, let's explore one of the best habits for continuous learning: reading. Reading habits, unlocking knowledge and wisdom. Reading is one of the most effective ways to grow. Many of the world's most successful individuals credit books as a major factor in their achievements. Warren Buffett, for example, spends 5 to 6 hours a day reading newspapers and books. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year, but developing a consistent reading habit can be challenging. Here's how to make it easier. 1. Set a reading goal. Decide why you want to read. Is it to improve a skill, expand your knowledge, entertain yourself? Set a realistic goal. If you're a beginner, aim for 10 pages a day or 20 to 30 minutes of reading. 2. Choose the right books. Read books that interest and challenge you. A mix of fiction, nonfiction, self-improvement, and biographies can keep things engaging. If you struggle with physical books, try audiobooks. Listening while driving or doing chores can help you consume knowledge effortlessly. 3. Make reading a routine. Schedule reading time before bed, in the morning, or during breaks. Carry a book with you so you can read whenever you have a spare moment. 4. Take notes and apply what you read. Highlight key takeaways. Summarize books in a notebook. Discuss what you read with others to deepen your understanding. Now that you're developing your mind, let's talk about growing your network. Networking, building meaningful connections. Success isn't just about what you know, it's also about who you know. Networking is one of the most powerful tools for personal and professional growth. Strong relationships open doors to opportunities, mentorships, collaborations, and lifelong friendships. Why networking matters. Opportunities, many jobs, business deals, and partnerships come from personal connections. Knowledge sharing, you can learn from the experiences of others and gain new perspectives. Support system, a strong network provides guidance, encouragement, and resources. How to build and maintain a strong network. 1. Be genuine. Approach networking with the mindset of giving value, not just receiving. Offer help, advice, or introductions whenever you can. 2. Attend events. Go to industry conferences, meetups, and social gatherings to expand your circle. 3. Leverage social media. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and even Instagram can help. You connect with like-minded individuals. 4. Follow up. After meeting someone, send a follow-up message or email to keep the connection alive. 5. Stay in touch. Check in with your network regularly, even when you don't need anything. One of the best ways to network is through shared interests and activities, like learning new skills. Exercise. Identify one new skill to learn and create a learning plan to put your personal development into action. Follow this exercise. 1. Choose a skill. Think about something you've always wanted to learn. It could be public speaking, coding, playing an instrument, or writing. 2. Break it down. Divide the skill into smaller, manageable steps. 3. Set a timeline. Decide how much time you'll dedicate each day or week. 4. Find resources. Look for books, courses, mentors, or online tutorials. 5. Track progress. Keep a journal or log to measure your growth. For example, if you want to learn public speaking, your plan might look like this. Week 1, watch TED Talks and analyze great speakers. Week 2, practice speaking in front of a mirror for 5 minutes a day. Week 3, record yourself and evaluate areas for improvement. Week 4, join a local or online speaking group to practice in front of others. By consistently working on this skill 1% at a time, you'll make incredible progress. Final thoughts on personal development. Your journey to personal growth isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about small, consistent steps. Keep learning, read daily, build strong relationships, develop new skills. Each step compounds over time, leading to a more fulfilled, successful life. Now, it's time to take action. What's one personal development goal you'll commit to today? Chapter 9. Overcoming obstacles. Turning setbacks into stepping stones. Life is not a straight path. It's a winding road filled with bumps, detours, and occasional roadblocks. But here's the truth. Obstacles are not the end of your journey. They're part of it. In this chapter, we'll explore how to handle failure, stay motivated, and adapt to change. By the end, you'll have the tools to turn every setback into a stepping stone toward success. 1. The nature of obstacles. Obstacles come in many forms: external, losing a job, financial struggles, or unexpected life events; internal, self-doubt, fear of failure, or lack of motivation. But no matter the obstacle, the key is how you respond. Real-life example: J.K. Rowling was a single mother living on welfare when she wrote Harry Potter. Her manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers before one finally said yes. Today, she's one of the most successful authors in history. Exercise. Reflect on a past obstacle. What did you learn from it? How did it shape you? 2. Dealing with failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. The 1% approach to failure. 1. Reframe it. See failure as feedback, not finality. Ask, what can I learn from this? 2. Take responsibility. Own your mistakes without blaming others. 3. Adjust and move forward. Use a lesson to improve your next attempt. Case study: Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about it, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Exercise. Write down one recent failure. Reframe it as a learning opportunity. What's one thing you'll do differently next time? 3. Staying motivated. Motivation is like a muscle. It needs to be exercised regularly. The 1% approach to motivation. 1. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge every step forward, no matter how small. 2. Find your why. Remind yourself why you started. Write it down and revisit it often. 3. Create a routine. Motivation often follows action. Start small and momentum will build. Real-life example: Sarah, a marathon runner, struggled with motivation during training. She started tracking her daily runs and rewarding herself with a small treat after each week of consistency. Over time, the habit became second nature. Exercise. Identify one small win you can celebrate today. Write it down and reward yourself. 4. Adapting to change. Change is inevitable. The ability to adapt is what separates those who thrive from those who struggle. The 1% approach to adaptability. 1. Embrace flexibility. Be open to new approaches and ideas. 2. Focus on what you can control. Let go of what's outside your control. 3. Stay curious. Treat change as an opportunity to learn and grow. Case study: during the COVID-19 pandemic, many businesses pivoted to online models. Restaurants started offering delivery, gyms moved to virtual classes, and retail stores expanded their e-commerce platforms. Those who adapted survived and even thrived. Exercise. Identify one change you're currently facing. What's one small step you can take to adapt? 5. Building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's not something you're born with, it's something you build. The 1% approach to resilience. 1. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during tough times. 2. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that challenges make you stronger. 3. Lean on your support system. Reach out to friends, family, or mentors for help. Real-life example. After losing his job, Mark felt defeated. Instead of giving up, he reached out to his network and landed a freelance gig. That gig turned into a full-time job and a career he loves. Exercise. Write down 3 people you can turn to for support. Reach out to one of them today. 6. Real-life examples. Case study 1. The student Emily failed her first college exam. Instead of giving up, she sought help from her professor, joined a study group, and improved her grades. Case study 2. The entrepreneur Mike's first business failed. He used the lessons learned to launch a second business, which became a success. Case study 3. The parent Sarah struggled to balance work and family. She started waking up 30 minutes earlier to focus on herself, which gave her the energy to handle both. 7. The science behind overcoming obstacles. Research shows that growth mindset, believing that abilities can be developed, leads to greater resilience. Self-compassion, being kind to yourself, reduces stress and improves well-being. Social support, strong relationships, increase resilience and happiness. 8. Conclusion. Obstacles are opportunities. Obstacles are not roadblocks, they're opportunities to grow, learn, and become stronger. By embracing failure, staying motivated, and adapting to change, you'll build the resilience needed to overcome any challenge. Next up, in Chapter 10, we'll explore how to measure your progress and celebrate your wins along the way. Exercise recap. 1. Reflect on a past obstacle and what you learned from it. 2. Write down one recent failure and reframe it as a learning opportunity. 3. Identify one small win to celebrate today. 4. Identify one change you're facing and one small step to adapt. 5. Write down 3 people you can turn to for support and reach out to one. Your obstacles are stepping stones. Keep moving forward. Let's keep rolling. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Robert Jordan, Chapter 10, Measuring Progress, Celebrating Wins, and Staying on Track. Imagine driving a car without a dashboard. You wouldn't know how fast you're going, how much fuel you have left, or when you need to refuel. The same is true for your 1% journey. Without measuring your progress, you risk losing direction, motivation, and momentum. In this chapter, we'll explore how to track your progress, celebrate your wins, and adjust your strategies to stay on track. By the end, you'll have a clear system to measure your success and keep moving forward. 1. Why measuring progress matters. Tracking your progress is essential for 3 reasons. 1. Accountability. It keeps you honest and committed to your goals. 2. Motivation. Seeing progress, no matter how small, boosts your confidence and drive. 3. Adjustment. It helps you identify what's working and what needs to change. Real-life example. John wanted to lose 20 pounds. He started tracking his daily calories and weekly weight. Over time, he noticed that eating more protein helped him feel fuller and lose weight faster. Without tracking, he wouldn't have made this discovery. Exercise. Think about a goal you're working on. How are you currently tracking your progress? 2. Tools for tracking progress. There are many ways to measure your progress. Choose the tools that work best for you. 1. Journals. What it is, a notebook where you record your daily actions, reflections, and wins. Best for people who enjoy writing and self-reflection. 2. Apps. What it is, digital tools like Habitica, Streaks, or Notion. Best for tech-savvy individuals who prefer convenience. 3. Spreadsheets. What it is, a customizable tool for tracking data like weight, savings, or habits. Best for data-driven individuals who love numbers. 4. Visual trackers. What it is, charts, graphs, or calendars where you mark progress. Best for visual learners who need a clear, at-a-glance view. Exercise. Choose one tracking tool and start using it today. 3. How to track effectively. Tracking isn't just about recording data, it's about using that data to improve. The 1% approach to tracking. 1. Set clear metrics, decide what you'll measure, e.g., steps, savings, pages read. 2. Be consistent. Track daily or weekly to build a habit. 3. Review regularly. Analyze your data to identify patterns and make adjustments. Example, if your goal is to save $5,000 in a year, track your monthly savings. If you're falling short, adjust your budget or find ways to increase income. Exercise, set one clear metric for your current goal and start tracking it. 4. Celebrating wins. Celebrating your wins, big and small, keeps you motivated and reinforces positive behavior. The 1% approach to celebrating wins. 1. Acknowledge progress. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. 2. Reward yourself. Treat yourself to something you enjoy, like a favorite snack or a relaxing activity. 3. Share your success. Tell a friend or loved one about your achievement. Real life example, Sarah set a goal to read 12 books in a year. After finishing each book, she rewarded herself with a new bookmark. By the end of the year, she had a collection of bookmarks and a wealth of knowledge. Exercise. Identify one small win you can celebrate today. Write it down and reward yourself. 5. Adjusting strategies. Tracking your progress helps you identify what's working and what's not. The 1% approach to adjusting strategies. 1. Analyze your data. Look for patterns or trends in your tracking. 2. Identify challenges. Pinpoint what's holding you back. 3. Make changes. Adjust your approach based on what you've learned. Example, if your goal is to exercise 5 days a week, but you're only managing 3, analyze why. Are you too tired after work? Try morning workouts instead. Exercise. Review your tracking data. Identify one challenge and one adjustment you can make. 6. Real-life examples case study. 1. The student Emily wanted to improve her grades. She started tracking her study hours and quiz scores. Over time, she noticed that studying in shorter, focused sessions improved her retention. Case study 2. The entrepreneur Mike tracked his monthly revenue and expenses. When he noticed a dip in sales, he adjusted his marketing strategy and saw a 20% increase the following month. Case study 3. The parent Sarah tracked her daily steps and water intake. After a month, she realized she was more consistent on days she packed a water bottle and walked her kids to school. 7. The science behind measuring progress research shows that visual feedback, seeing progress, increases motivation and commitment. Celebration, rewarding small wins, releases dopamine, reinforcing positive behavior. Data-driven decisions, tracking helps you make informed adjustments. 8. Conclusion, progress is power. Measuring your progress is the key to staying on track and achieving your goals. By tracking your actions, celebrating your wins, and adjusting your strategies, you'll build momentum and keep moving forward. Next up, in Chapter 11, we'll explore how to scale up your success by leveraging your wins, finding mentors, and giving back to others. Exercise recap. 1. Choose one tracking tool and start using it today. 2. Set one clear metric for your current goal and start tracking it. 3. Identify one small win to celebrate today. Or 4. Review your tracking data and make one adjustment. Your progress is your power. Keep measuring, keep celebrating, and keep growing. Let's keep rolling. What gets measured gets managed. Peter Drucker, Chapter 11. Scaling up, leveraging success for greater impact. You've built momentum, overcome obstacles, and celebrated your wins. Now, it's time to take your success to the next level. Scaling up isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about leveraging your progress, learning from others, and creating a ripple effect that extends beyond yourself. In this chapter, we'll explore how to build on your small wins, find mentors, and give back to others. By the end, you'll have a clear plan to amplify your impact and achieve even greater success. 1. Leveraging your success. Success breeds success. Each small win creates opportunities for bigger ones. The 1% approach to leveraging success. 1. Build on strengths, identify what's working, and do more of it. 2. Expand your reach, use your success to open new doors. 3. Set bigger goals, aim higher, but keep taking small steps. Real-life example: after losing 10 pounds, Sarah joined a running group. The support and accountability helped her lose another 20 pounds and complete her first marathon. Exercise: identify one small win you've had recently. How can you build on it to achieve a bigger goal? 2. Finding mentors. Mentors are invaluable guides on your journey. They've walked the path before you and can offer wisdom, support, and connections. The 1% approach to finding mentors. 1. Identify potential mentors. Look for people who inspire you and have achieved what you want. 2. Reach out, send a thoughtful message or email expressing your admiration and asking for advice. 3. Be respectful. Understand that mentors are busy. Be clear, concise, and grateful for their time. Case study: Mike wanted to start his own business but didn't know where to begin. He reached out to a successful entrepreneur in his network and asked for a 15-minute coffee chat. That conversation turned into a mentorship that helped him launch his business. Exercise: identify one potential mentor in your field or area of interest. Write a message asking for advice or a short meeting. 3. Giving back. Success isn't just about personal achievement, it's about making a positive impact on others. The 1% approach to giving back. 1. Share your knowledge, teach others what you've learned. 2. Volunteer, offer your time and skills to a cause you care about. 3. Pay it forward, help someone else achieve their goals. Real-life example: after graduating from college, Emily started a mentorship program for high school students in her community. The program has helped dozens of students get into college and pursue their dreams. Exercise: identify one way you can give back. It could be mentoring, volunteering, or sharing your expertise. 4. Creating a ripple effect. Your actions have the power to inspire and uplift others. The 1% approach to creating a ripple effect. 1. Lead by example. Show others what's possible through your actions. 2. Encourage others, support and motivate those around you. 3. Share your story, inspire others by sharing your journey and lessons learned. Case study: after losing 50 pounds, Tom started a blog to share his fitness journey. His story inspired hundreds of readers to start their own health transformations. Exercise: think about your journey so far. How can you share your story to inspire others? 5. Real-life examples. Case study: 1. The student after improving her grades, Emily started a study group to help her classmates. The group's collective GPA increased by 10%. Case study: 2. The entrepreneur Mike's business success allowed him to hire and mentor young professionals, creating jobs and fostering talent. Case study: 3. The parent Sarah's fitness journey inspired her family to adopt healthier habits. Together, they lost over 100 pounds and ran a 5K as a family. 6. The science behind scaling up research shows that social learning, observing and learning from others accelerates success. Altruism, helping others increases happiness and well-being. Role models, having mentors and role models boosts motivation and achievement. 7. Conclusion: your success, your legacy. Scaling up is about more than personal achievement. It's about creating a legacy of impact and inspiration. By leveraging your success, finding mentors, and giving back, you'll amplify your influence and make a lasting difference. Next up, in Chapter 12, we'll explore the ripple effect, how your small actions can create waves of positive change in the world. Exercise recap: 1. Identify one small win and how you can build on it. 2. Write a message to a potential mentor asking for advice or a meeting. 3. Identify one way you can give back. 4. Think about how you can share your story to inspire others. Your success is a catalyst for greater impact. Keep scaling up and making a difference. Let's keep rolling. Success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life, it's about what you inspire others to do. Unknown Chapter 12, The Ripple Effect. How tiny actions create waves of change. Imagine tossing a pebble into a still pond. The initial splash is small, but the ripples spread far and wide, touching every corner of the water. This is the essence of the ripple effect, the idea that small actions can create far-reaching impact. In this final chapter, we'll explore how your 1% improvements don't just transform your life, they inspire and uplift those around you. By the end, you'll understand how your tiny daily actions can create waves of positive change in the world. 1. The power of the ripple effect. The ripple effect is the phenomenon where one small action sets off a chain reaction, influencing others in ways you may never see. Why it matters. Inspiration, your actions can motivate others to take their own steps toward improvement. Connection, small acts of kindness or progress can strengthen relationships and build community. Legacy, the impact of your actions can extend far beyond your lifetime. Real-life example, when Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat in 1955. Her small act of courage sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and became a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. Exercise, think about a time when someone's small action had a big impact on you. How did it inspire or influence you? 2. How your 1% improvements create ripples. Every small step you take has the potential to inspire others. Examples of ripple effects. Health. When you prioritize your health, you inspire your family and friends to do the same. Career. Your dedication to learning and growth can motivate colleagues to pursue their own development. Kindness. A simple act of kindness can brighten someone's day and encourage them to pay it forward. Case study. After losing 30 pounds, Tom started sharing his fitness journey on social media. His posts inspired dozens of friends and followers to start their own health transformations. Exercise. Identify 1% improvement you've made. How has it influenced those around you? 3. Building a culture of improvement. When you embrace the 1% rule, you create a culture of continuous improvement that spreads to others. The 1% approach to building culture. 1. Lead by example. Show others what's possible through your actions. 2. Encourage others. Support and motivate those around you to take their own small steps. 3. Celebrate wins. Acknowledge and celebrate the progress of others. Real-life example, a manager at a tech company started holding weekly 1% wins meetings where team members shared their small improvements. Over time, the team's productivity and morale skyrocketed. Exercise. Think about your family, workplace, or community. How can you encourage a culture of continuous improvement? 4. The ripple effect. In relationships. Your small actions can strengthen your relationships and create deeper connections. The 1% approach to relationships. 1. Show appreciation. A simple thank you or compliment can brighten someone's day. 2. Listen actively. Give your full attention when someone is speaking. 3. Be present. Spend quality time with loved ones, free from distractions. Case study. Sarah started sending a daily text to her partner expressing gratitude. Over time, their relationship became stronger and more resilient. Exercise. Identify one small action you can take today to strengthen a relationship. 5. Creating a legacy of impact. Your actions today can leave a lasting legacy for future generations. The 1% approach to legacy. 1. Teach others. Share your knowledge and experiences with younger generations. 2. Give back. Use your success to support causes you care about. 3. Live with purpose. Align your actions with your values and long-term vision. Real-life example. After retiring, John started volunteering at a local school, teaching students about financial literacy. His efforts have helped hundreds of students build a strong financial foundation. Exercise. Think about the legacy you want to leave. What's one small step you can take today to start building it? 6. Real-life examples. Case study. 1. The student, after improving her grades, Emily started tutoring younger students. Her efforts helped them achieve their own academic success. Case study 2. The entrepreneur Mike's business success allowed him to create a scholarship fund for underprivileged students. The fund has helped dozens of students pursue higher education. Case study 3. The parent Sarah's fitness journey inspired her children to adopt healthier habits. Together, they've created a family culture of health and wellness. 7. The science behind the ripple effect research shows that social contagion, behaviors, and emotions can spread through social networks. Altruism. Helping others increases happiness and well-being for both the giver and receiver. Role models, positive role models, inspire others to take action and achieve their own success. 8. Conclusion, your ripple, your impact. The 1% rule isn't just about personal success. It's about creating a ripple effect that touches the lives of others. By taking small, consistent actions, you inspire and uplift those around you, creating waves of positive change in the world. Final exercise, reflect on your journey so far. How have your 1% improvements created ripples in your life and the lives of others? Write down one way you'll continue to create ripples in the future. Let's keep rolling. You never know when a moment and a few sincere words can have an impact on a life. Zig Ziglar. Exercise recap. 1. Reflect on a time when someone's small action had a big impact on you. 2. Identify one 1% improvement and how it has influenced others. 3. Think about how you can encourage a culture of improvement in your community. 4. Identify one small action to strengthen a relationship today. 5. Reflect on the legacy you want to leave and one step to start building it. Your ripples are powerful. Keep creating waves of change. Thank you for reading. Congratulations on completing the 1% rule. Tiny daily improvements for massive success. Your journey is just beginning. Remember, every small step you take creates ripples that extend far beyond yourself. Keep going, keep growing, and keep inspiring others. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Chinese proverb. As we come to the end of the 1% rule, tiny daily improvements for massive success. I want to leave you with one final thought. Your journey is never truly over. The 1% rule isn't a destination, it's a way of life. It's about embracing the power of small, consistent actions and understanding that every step forward, no matter how tiny, is a step towards something extraordinary. The beauty of the 1% rule. The beauty of the 1% rule lies in its simplicity. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up day after day and commit to being 1% better than you were yesterday. Think about it. If you read 10 pages a day, you'll read 3,650 pages in a year. That's 12 books. If you save 5% a day, you'll have 5 a day. You'll have 1,825 in a year. If you walk 10,000 steps a day, you'll walk 3.65 million steps in a year, enough to cross a continent. These small actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they compound into something extraordinary. Your ripple effect. One of the most powerful aspects of the 1% rule is its ripple effect. When you commit to improving yourself, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your actions create waves of positive change that extend far beyond your own life. Your commitment to health might inspire your family to adopt healthier habits. Your dedication to learning might motivate a colleague to pursue their own growth. Your kindness might brighten someone's day and encourage them to pay it forward. You never know how far your ripples will reach. The journey ahead as you move forward, remember, 1. Start small. Focus on tiny, manageable actions that you can sustain over time. 2. Stay consistent. Progress is more important than perfection. 3. Celebrate wins. Acknowledge and reward yourself for every step forward. 4. Inspire others. Share your journey and encourage those around you to take their own small steps. A final challenge. Before you close this book, I want to leave you with a challenge. Choose one area of your life where you want to improve. Commit to one small action you'll take every day to move closer to your goal. Track your progress and celebrate your wins along the way. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your 1% improvements are those steps. Your legacy. Your life is a story, and every day is a new page. The choices you make, the habits you build, and the actions you take are the words that fill those pages. What kind of story do you want to tell? By embracing the 1% rule, you're not just writing a story of personal success. You're creating a legacy of impact, inspiration, and positive change. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. It's been an honor to guide you through the principles of the 1% rule. Remember, you have the power to create massive success through tiny daily improvements. Now, it's your turn. Go out there and start rolling your snowball. Create your ripples. Build your legacy. Let's keep rolling. You are never too small to make a difference. Greta Thunberg final exercise. Write a letter to your future self. Describe where you are now, where you want to be in 1 year, and the small steps you'll take to get there. Seal it and open it 1 year from today. Your journey is just beginning. Let's make it extraordinary.